Hello, it's Mr. West. I learned a new trick recently, and this will change a lot for many of you because most documents are written in MLA or APA format for college, with a few exceptions, but both of those styles require that you write in 12 point Times New Roman font and you double space your documents. As you can see, the default font in Google Docs is Arial 11 point font. So we're going to change that to Times New Roman font, 12 point. Make sure it's all left justified like the way it is right here. So left justified. You change your line spacing to double. Okay, all you need to do is type a couple words so that you have it saved in the proper font and it's double spaced. You highlight both of those words and you go to format. You go to where it says paragraph styles, normal text, and then you click update normal text to match. So you do that. And then once you've done that, you go to Format, Paragraph Styles, Options, and Save as my default styles. So what that does is when you double click on the header now, the Times New Roman 12 font is also your default header font, which normally doesn't happen. Normally it goes back to Arial, 11 point Arial font. And you need to have a header on every paper, which would have to be right aligned. Okay. So, but the cool thing is now when I go open a new document, I'm going to show you that tab right now. So I'm going to go to a new document, which I type in as docs.new, and it'll go straight to a blank new document. It's already at 12 point Times New Roman font, even in the header. Okay. And then you can take the steps in the next video to set up your heading and your header for all your papers. Or I could just show you really quickly. What you need to do is you need to type in your first and last name, hit return. You type in your professor name, type in the class. In our case, it's English 1301. You can put your section number like M1 or T1 or whatever. Then you hit your enter or return one more time. And you can do 2-digit. It's about to be September, so we'll just go 1. And then you spell out the month. And then you type in the year. Okay, so you always spell out the whole month. So we go back up to the top, double click here. You just need to write a line. So you need to make sure it goes like that. You would put in your last name, not what it says here, the actual your last name. And then you need to go to insert page number and you pick the one that goes like that up at the top. Okay. And then one more time after you're back down here, you press enter or return just once, you center, and you would put your title here. Okay. So I'm going to show you that again. Once you've made a template like this, you can just go to File, Make a Copy, and you change the name of the document to whatever you want it to be. But for this first one, once you have everything correct, so I'm going to pretend my name is Jessica Diaz, right? So I'm going to type in my name, Jessica Diaz. I'm going to change this up here to where it just says the last name, Diaz. I'm going to change this to, all right, and then you would insert the proper title. So what this does is you can name this your MLA template. And then anytime you need to write a paper, you just go to File, Make a Copy, and you could put in, you can change the name here real quick, Jessica Diaz. And always give your file a good name so you know what how to find it. And then you click on that, it makes a brand new file. It makes a brand new file. Now it has the proper name on the top for the new file that you want to call it. And let's say the essay is about my first car, and it was a Toyota Prius, right? So I'm trying to come up with a cute title, right? And I'm really talking about a Toyota. But you just would change this information, whatever you need. Like if it's a new date, you just go in there and change the date and you change the title, but everything else is ready to go. And then you can just type your paper. Now remember, when you do the page number up here, you have to insert it. If you type in the number one, it's going to print a number one on every single page. So I'll give you an example real quick. Bear with me. Okay, so I'm going to start my text. After you enter your title, you need to make sure that you have everything left justified again, and then you're going to start putting in your text. Sorry, I'm going to paste that without formatting so it looks proper. And then after that, I'm just going to keep copying my paragraphs. And then notice how when I get to the second page, the page number has changed. So that's the purpose behind doing all that. Okay, I hope this was a little bit helpful for you and not too detail oriented, but this should be um, something that you do the first time so that you don't get points deducted for not following the proper formatting. Thank you and have a good one.